P.S. I totally forgot to mention some things I wanted to address as well. So, I know it's obvious, but sometimes you've got to remember these things as well. As well as meeting people in a public place when it comes to dating in general. But when it comes to online dating, see their face. You know, if you can talk camera to camera, like on webcam or FaceTime or on Zoom or anything like that, then I highly suggest doing that first. Don't go by a profile picture. I was approached by people in the past and I did see their videos because they were on YouTube, but even then the person that they claim to be in terms of like personality is totally different to how they really are. And yes, I saw their face, I saw their videos, but they weren't exactly the same. But the point is, it's important to be safe and not go by a profile picture. You know, obviously meet people, get to know them, take your time, and meet them in a safe place. Don't lend money, don't send out pictures and videos of yourself. I've unfortunately had someone steal my videos in the past and then they posted them online without my knowledge and without my permission and consent. And once they were put out there, they were put out there. And I'm at risk enough as it is putting up these videos. But my point is, if you're sharing personal things like pictures or videos, I highly suggest that you don't. I mean, I've never done anything, you know, untoward in that regards, but the reason why I'm addressing this is because it was bad enough having my videos downloaded and shared on a platform that's public, and my safety was at risk because of that, and my trust was abused, and I was publicly shamed and humiliated and embarrassed, and people out there knew my face and they knew my name because of everything that was being posted. But you do hear of things such as revenge porn, and once something's out there, it's out there, so you've got to be really careful. And the reason why I want to bring these things up is because sometimes it ties in with like dating, especially in this day and age with social media. So please be wary, please be cautious, please be careful. You know, don't lend money, don't be pressurised into anything, don't send out pictures and videos. Meet people in a safe place, a public place, do background checks, be extra cautious if you're emailing someone online and they ask for your email, because you could be emailing someone's partner, someone's spouse, or they could be emailing multiple people and after multiple people. There's always that chance. So just be wary. You find out in time, you find out for yourself what someone's like. Take on board what people say if people give you advice, but don't trust everything that you're told. You know, just do your own investigating, get to know someone, get to find out for yourself, get to know someone as a friend. You know, take your time, be careful, be wary, and I truly believe in finding out what someone's like for yourself, because it doesn't matter what people say or how they're perceived to be. You know what someone's like when you truly get to know them for yourself in time, especially after the spell where the romance, the love bombing and everything's worn off a bit. So that's all I've got to say. It's good to be cautious, it's good to be wary, it's good to take your time, trust your instincts and intuition, and you can't go wrong. You really can't. So yeah, be careful, be cautious, and be wary. And if I could encourage people to try and meet up and date the old-fashioned way, do so. Because some people might be fettered, some dating sites, not dating sites, but dating organisations might be better, they might be safer, they might be better organised. But more importantly, I think it's better to try and meet people in person and meet people through mutual friends and Also then you can tell as well what people like from their energy, and you know in time if they're legit, like if they introduce you to your family, to their family, sorry, if you introduce them to yours, if you get to know their friends, their family, co-workers, and then you know as well, you find out things. So that's all I've got to say. So I wish everyone well. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen, to comment, and this is definitely my last video vlog now in regards to love and relationships. And of course, if you're ever in a situation where there's abuse of any kind, then please try and seek help and support. Please try to get out of that situation as much as you can. And if someone's worried about you and you're in immediate danger, please take their advice on board. Please take their help on board. If you're offered help, if you're lucky to have that support network, don't dismiss it, especially if you're being isolated. So thank you so much for listening and for commenting, and don't forget that generally there's good people out there, there are genuine people out there, and there's people that won't lie, cheat or hurt you in any shape or form, especially intentionally. And learn to trust, especially if you've been hurt before. Don't assume everyone's the same. Be wiser, be cautious, but be safe. And that's basically it. You know, don't do anything daft. Meet up people in a safe environment and let people know where you are. And yeah, that's all I want to say. And look up toxic relationships, red flags, narcissism, and if you've been through these things before or came across someone that's not very nice, then you're more cautious and more on board. So that's all that I want to cover really. And don't forget, last but not least, especially if it's online, but it applies to both, do a bit of investigating. Make sure that they are who they say they are. There's a lot of people that lie out there and they catfish.